now.
Every 3 minutes, alternating members of each competitors have entered. Then the War Games match officially.
You don't know! Is he coming?
It's 5 on Judgment Day. Have it.
Priest is gonna cash in. I am the Lord. It's begin.
Heading up to the top of the cage.
I'm on the rise, unstoppable. Watch me do the impossible. The world know that I made it. Call me the greatest.
Monday Night Raw ever. You are looking live at Jim's Survivor Series War Games.
This feels like it's a premium live event, and not only that,
I know how you feel, but I still have goosebumps. I still hear the thunderous CM Punk return to WWE in a move that people live, microphone in his hand as he returns.
I am
Ladies and gentlemen,
Monumental returns after a year and a half. Viper returned at Survivor Series this past Saturday night. And fired up to be back.
Here you go, kid. Hey, but the biggest stars we have ever seen be Randy. Yeah, believe me when I say this man couldn't even get close to matching him when I squared off with him. Well, it seems, as long as I can stay here. Now, without any further... Night Raw! Oh, wasn't I? Was gone, guys. It gave me, I saw my accolades, but you've heard all those before, and never done one particular thing. And that, so when my dear friend got the phone and he gave me a call, of course I was in. Of course, it was invented by Cody's father, the late, but that match, to be a part of that match is to be a part of. And 2 nights ago at Survivor Series, I got to came back because I got a little bit of unfinished business to it. Now, if it's permanently for over 20 years, so maybe I can forgive for the bloodline, every single member of the bloodline. Those receipts are gonna, the 3 most dangerous letters in all of sport.
The person that many say is the actual heading to the ring with a Viper inside.
However, the rest of the Judgment Day, not so much. Thanks him.
To the Judgment Day, as Wade mentioned, losing inside the War Game structure.
welcome back, Randy. I have a series. I didn't really take you as someone who tried to end your career making upstaged. I mean, don't get me wrong, because you don't seem to realize how fallen and the Judgment Day. Because the reality is, Randy Stark, my Latino Heat, my dirty Dom, he is your... And Damien, they hold those And if it wasn't for you, wait, champion. All these enemies that could make your life a... Because unlike the bloodline,
I was out for a year and a half, and every week it's Rhea this, Daddy's back. True, a lot of things have changed since I've been out. One thing that hasn't changed, the one thing that will tell Randy Orton what to do.
I see that you've made your bed then. I mean, I tried to whoop your enemy now.
The trap was laid by Rhea, and Dominic and Randy Orton, though, fighting out of this. And again from behind.
Don't you go too far, Dom. Don't you leave the... And I'm gonna make damn sure...
Hey, Rhea, the landscape makes home. And if Adam Pearce does the right thing...
Adam Pearce is no fool. Pearce...
Can't even platinum. I am Jelly Roll. You got them all? With you. I gotta go to catering before they all get gone. But I'm trying to...
Anyhow, all's right in the world. Our number one contenders tag team turmoil match. Now 2 teams will start back with this match in 30 seconds here on Raw.
Shop.com literally has hundreds of deals for you, including something like this.
There for meat in the middle. Covered by Gargano. Opportunity in this tag team turmoil match led by former for the last few weeks about getting an opportunity here. On Monday,
you want to see walking down after you've already had one testing matchup.
Tonga and Veer driving Ciampa into the ring.
Absolutely defenseless now.
Just all
is about getting opportunities for these two. Finally, the
55 pounds tag made, and this man is even
for, and they have a former world champion in Jinder Mahal direct.
Indus Sheer looking to advance in tag team.
Just pin that man.
Circulating, punishing, dominant attacks. Now trying to roll him up, shoulders are down.
Well, that was not how the return of Indus Sheer was supposed to.
Tag team turmoil, and up next, former NXT tag number of weeks ago, Wade.
Yes, they did. The currently undefeated gauntlet in NXT. They ran the entire field. Ultimate. Yeah, well, once again, they've had the difficulty of getting this fairly early.
The lower right-hand half of your screen, the match has been made official. In our Dirty Dominic Mysterio live tonight.
I want to be Dominic Mysterio right about now.
And now the Creed brothers. This is it is really turned into something here on Monday.
Since moving to WWE, used to have to compete with weight limits.
To survive after knocking off Alpha Academy and into Sheer.
It's a head of steam. It's not going to go well, but Johnny Gargano used
into the corner. And Brutus will send him out to the apron. By Brutus. In history, we mentioned Randy Orton in the main event against Dominic. Plus, they said it couldn't happen. The polarizing, controversial Punk.
Victory right there. Julius Creed had to be on his toes because Brutus just hasn't DIY, but finally Brutus taking control.
Yeah, Creed off the ropes. Whoa. Look at that, Ciampa goes.
Or DIY, that was a clock-cleaning move every time he used to keep his team alive.
And Ciampa, Julius, the legal men in the ring is... That's by a roll-up here tonight. Julius able to kick out.
I will say.
Tag. Ciampa. Have Julius Creed and Julius. Goal.
There are superhuman athletes before.
Creed brothers advance.
DIY has been in
The 11-time tag team champions.
Like this.
It's a team that's won tag team turmoil. And
Gentlemen formerly teaming as the Usos would certainly are.
Knock off a team like the New Day. What does that do for your career?
Well, it's absolutely taking all the time in the world. You need to pounce on the Creed.
Breath. This is Xavier Woods starting things off against Julius Creed.
Now they're completely rocked and they have no answer.
Hook of the leg. Storm. Again, trending #1 in the United States here tonight. And Seth Rollins is here. So is the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Oh! And kick out.
World is ablaze.
Double team coming from the New Day. That sliding clothesline. Julius Creed away. Hook of the leg. Kick out by Creed.
The coach all trained, and he's absolutely right looking at that.
Brothers are hungry. They want to be here. They want to be champions. Hover to win the match and move on in turmoil and a kick out.
That direction. Creed's like to boast of their unmatched physicality once they're looking on. What a smart veteran move there from Kofi.
Trying to power Kofi up. And if he can do this, this is just flat out.
And he'd already taken Julius. Hats off to that man. A glitch
on the mat with a grown man in his arms, able to make it back to hand.
Brutus has had a nice time to recover on the side.
Creed, a two-time NCAA All-American.
Smashing machine of the group. Raw power, explosive.
Woods, cover, hook of the leg for the win. Kick out by Xavier.
To bed as soon as possible. The longer this goes on, the more it...
And Brutus now with a standing moonsault. That is for two men that size to do.
Yeah, it's lost. Brutus a lot heavier than that, having that kind of...
Double team yet again by the Creeds. Xavier Woods, though, able to turn it around. We've remarked on this before as the Creed brothers have come to Monday Night Raw. Tremendous
potentials. They need all of that training and experience right now to...
Away. Nice backbreaker. Kofi Kingston!
This assistance from the Creed. Just look at the height of Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston dumping Julius out of the ring after Julius dumped it. Kofi Kingston, nice takedown. Picking the ankle, and Kofi crossbody, but Julius rolled through it again. And Brutus off the apron with a moonsault. Brutus top rope, Kofi in trouble, Brutus ball.
The New Day has been eliminated.
To enter tag team turmoil. Contenders for the undisputed tag team titles. Things
after you've already run the gauntlet this far, the last thing
the New Day didn't do is what Imperium's doing, quickly attacking the Creed brothers.
Down to what, 10% energy now. They are ripe for the picking.
Page tonight.
Yeah, they're almost playing the favorite son syndrome with Gunther.
Supposed to be in charge of Kaiser, right? Just whipping. And now, meanwhile, Julius Creed has been isolated by Kaiser and Vinci. Machine.
Well, they're just swarming Julius Creed now. Julius Creed not
right back in this against Kaiser and Vinci, but the numbers.
Just a vicious punt to the solar plexus of a man.
His 535th day as Intercontinental Champion, successful over the mid. Turmoil, and Brutus recovers in time.
Well, I mean, that...
Gentlemen, if you're just tuning in, this is Monday Night Raw. We are live tonight, jam-packed. We'll become the #1 contenders for Judgment Day's Undisputed.
That must feel like they just had victory snatched away from them, thanks to Day in the ring and get on Julius Creed before he makes a tag.
Vinci
It's hardly a fresh man, but he's certainly fresher than Julius at this point. Oh, Brutus smash.
It's really a joy to watch.
All form of technique has just gone out of the wind.
Great instinct by Ludwig Kaiser.
Well, this was just when let's look to get back on direction of Imperium.
As they come.
Elegance combined with savagery.
Cover off the backbreaker, forearm right in the mouth of Brutus.
A tag team that has already been softened up with several matches prior to this one.
It's all over Kaiser and the Imperium. Oh, as both men are down. And again, still to come, Randy Orton in action of the polarizing, controversial Creed. And here comes Julius. Nice, belly-to-belly throw. 240 pounds with a kip up for good measure. Wow!
Looking fresh as a daisy, pulling off double.
Meanwhile, that was incredible.
Yeah, that is one word to describe Julius.
Tights and still able to kick out as Julius.
A really tight pin, Julius.
Of his own. Creed from behind, gut wrench, into a power bomb.
Yeah, most competitors on the ring, and he's still blowing minds. And look at this goal.
And Brutus is legal. Advantage. And that may have been the Creed brothers' best.
When a chance at gold is on the line, Imperium.
Julius, though, back in things. Oh, my goodness. And now a superplex.
Recovered from the initial slip and still pulled off that massive super.
And incredible athletes. Incredible condition. This be the moment. Brutus ball again. To the cover. And a hook to the leg. And the Creed brothers win. The Creed brothers have become
absolute least they deserve after such a protracted effort from Julius Creed setting up this. And as we saw throughout this.
And then, of course, Julius Creed with Vinci on a Brutus ball for the victory. The Creed, the number one.
Hey, boys. Hey, I just got back from watching those Creed brothers.
Yeah, here. You appointed me the leader of War Games, right? And I let everybody.
Relax.
You do.
No,
you want to say something too? Because I know you guys want to say something.
Wait. That's right, Rhea. Hey, it's one loss. No sweat. We're still doing.
Look, just because you made yourself the leader at War Games and it didn't.
All right. That's what families do. It's JD.
He's still getting checked out by medical. It's probably going to take.
Appreciate it.
The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes hit a crossroads on Priest to give his team.
Should be focused on the decorations, the toys, the little knickknacks. That women's world title. See, I want you to take a long, hard.
Most people wouldn't survive pulling a stunt like you do. Alice Rose.
Rhea Ripley, Credit One Bank. Get cash back rewards and live. In this fatal four-way, we are joined by the women's tag team champions, Chelsea.
Ever seen Chelsea
that's saying a lot, considering you and Ivy Nile start things off. So let me ask you guys, which team would you rather?
Oh my gosh, Matthew has jokes. Well, listen up here.
And Natalia, here's the cover by Knox, say they cannot wait to get their things about the locker room.
Right, Pete? Exactly. There you go.
Tegan Knox knocked you off last week in a match.
Dumb luck, and it's never gonna happen.
Well, look at Maxine. Pretty.
Shows the training at the Alpha Academy is paying off. Favorites from NXT.
Oh, and Natalia.
So that was a cute move. But
what type of training do you actually do, Chelsea? Do you work the vocal cords out a lot? Is that?
And I've got to ask you, Piper. There that we need to be aware about.
People, and they was, we are great friends. We have great chemistry. We are perfect. You're welcome, Mr. Barry. Booked and busy. We will decide.
I don't think we're allowed to be quiet. I think it's our job. We have to talk, Chelsea. So I apologize.
Kind of chance here tonight.
And chance they've been teaming together.
Worked so well together in the women's
to the years through NXT, but right now it's Carter and Chance.
Wow, look at that. We're into.
Just so you know, I take.
Trying to thwart Carter and Chance.
Stand up.
And look at.
But keep your eye on the veteran, Natalia, and the
Maxine for the second row, taking everybody out.
You know what?
Kelsey Green joining us here at ringside.
Matthew, I could so lucky we are gracing you with our presence tonight.
Michael Cole gets a lot of names wrong. Just ask Candice LeRae.
Oh, and purpose. You know.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay, you got jokes.
Like to face and defend your tag titles again.
As I have said, multiple. We are the champion.
Natalia showing off her power here.
Road averting disaster. What an absolute mess we.
With Chance. Up and down! And breaking things up, the other team contenders. But look at this, Wade.
We got the acrobats, a surefire victory.
About my BFF, my bestie.
Oh!
Okay.
Breaking down now. It's right for the pickings for someone.
Candice LeRae with a missile. It's not a chance.
Mantra and Natalia with a
Sharpshooter. I mean, tag.
Yeah, just a handful of in this one.
Chad gets
better. Well, it's my favorite move ever, whatever it is. Proved by Maxine. Seeger Knox getting
surprising even herself. I mean, Niall now
is down.
So this and impressing tonight.
And they're beating Seeger up, but you know.
Trying to head to the top rope. Maxine cross leg. Taking it in the Well, good luck, Piper and Chelsea. You're going to have to defend against Maxine in this match.
No doubt about that. Maxine was soon jaws of defeat. She's done it before like she did tonight.
Chelsea.
My responsibility over here was told beat him, that little chump Gargano easily. Not a man.
Huh? You disappointed me. Gio, maybe I've put the wrong person in charge. In the meantime, you sort this out.
Awesome! Gunther is in a mood, and then... champion. And if he can defeat Gunther this coming Saturday, 3. Coming up next, the A-lister, the biggest reigning champion of all time, Gunther. Live tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Tomorrow night, with all eyes on Scandal.
This Scandal
is the future of Chase U fading out of sight.
Andre Chase.
May the strongest warrior win.
As the fearless Lyra Valkyria.
Earlier on the show, that you give every woman in the tag division an opportunity at the tag times.
Listen, you guys are reading my mind, but we cannot do it tonight. Wayne becomes the number 1 contender for the undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship.
There we go!
You smell it. There's no need. I'm right here.
A lot to discuss.
Before the word that I feel embodies what the respect for the WWE superstars that step inside this room, or you're cheering. We locker room, and that brings me to Gunther's.
Continental champion Gunther has held the Survivor Series against The Miz, who's looking to win the champ. Wade, the lack of respect that Gunther's been showing to The Miz.
Ways Gunther entertains with his performances on the mat. A mic man, if you will.
Former W.
It's not that there's a lack of respect. And you still don't seem to understand that this is just an entertainer.
I'm a WWE superstar because I get it done in the superstars I grew up loving. They were larger than Rick Rude, and when Bret the Hitman Hart would come down that aisle, that prestigious title. So I strived, I learned, hope, and pray that I could hold the same title, still talk about them. The reason they're still remembered.
It's quick.
Let me amuse you a little more. Let me paint you, only to rebuild myself, reinvent myself at all. That's what elevates the legacy of to win, because that's who I am. We really don't know much about you, because here at the bottom of that mountain, and then and only then, we will find respect. And when you hit a machine with zero personality to invest in, don't respect me now, I will beat it into you. Champion!
A big game? Okay. Let me give you my point of view. Everybody watching at home, they think on Saturday, I'm gonna Grand Slam champion.
future, my point of view, because I see through you. Because exactly like everybody else in this building here. Got bullied in high school because they idolized all those heroes in school. You pursued a career to become a WWE to make you understand that you do not. It's the truth. Here we are, 20 years later in this sport. You still do not belong in rail over there with all those other weirdos that are just. What USA? That's the smallest form. You're just weak and simple and insecure here. I think. Come on, Mike, defend yourself. Come on, Mike. Stand up for yourself, huh? Come.
Oh, yeah, and here comes the. He's had enough. Oh.
Have a good look. You leave.
Oh. Skull crushing.
Speak for yourself.
Take out.
There's perhaps showing he will resort to whatever tactics.
A proud man. And he will go toe-to-toe at Survivor Series.
I'm gonna be in there with Drew, you're in there with Drew, but we gotta have side war games. You know what it takes to win. There, you get that advantage, you come back to us in one piece.
The advantage is this live in our main event. Some say Shinsuke Nakamura had to an old dangerous part of his life. Evil one-on-one, live on Raw.
Big Bronson Reed. If you
storm of your tsunami, and here I
demand a battle for what you've done,
and one would challenge you.
Doesn't get much bigger or better than that.
Shinsuke.
And his opponent by Academy, Chad Gable.
Now the head of the Alpha Academy, the coach, Chad Gable, next in line. The NXT Heritage Cup. What a match that's going to be.
Yeah, Corey, prestigious NXT Heritage Cup on the line.
But tonight has been delivering these cryptic.
And if you're a member of the locker room, you need to keep a very at you.
Matchup underway. Gable in past number of months. Nakamura, of course, a great different to you, Wade, about Shinsuke Nakamura.
Well, he seemed constantly looking for
nice
an outlet the last couple of weeks.
Otis looking on along with Maxine, who was very impressive in the Fatal Triangle. U.S. Olympian.
Good as anybody at thriving WWE. You know, he seemed to enjoy those 3 Kinshasas, and he was highly perturbed by truth. I'm a reporter, right, Cole?
Good. Gable, dragon spoon and knock him.
Effective, however.
Bro, you know, the historians will say his dark side, this evil side, and that
doesn't matter what.
Gable. Caught by Gable. Lobs over the top. And knock him. We're back live on Monday night. And a knee right in the mid-commercial break. Boom, bang.
Difficult to strategize for.
Nakamura, that unorthodox.
Nakamura has made of himself over the kind of 3 months since those battles he had. And that's when errors of judgment and Shin strikes.
Otis on their coach, Chad Gable. And another one by Gable, trying to fight out of this. Chad Gable fighting back. Nice neck breaker by Gable.
Gable, just when it looks like the chips are down, finds that X.
Big matchup. Our main event's coming up next. It's the advantage match. McIntyre. Gable. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Vintage Nakamura.
Difficult to do anything when you're getting battered.
Second rope. That well placed. Gable will kick two.
He is now, and this is the reason why. What a...
We fans trying to will Gable in this matchup. Nakamura. Chad. Right back to the leg. Now. Oh, now Gable heading up to the table. Nakamura kicks out
deep when he really needs to, and Chad Gable. Oh. What a connection.
Idolon.
Gable.
Nakamura throws the pull through. Kick out of two by Gable. Oh,
it can come at you from every.
Nakamura went for the Kinshasa.
That's not quite enough to put Nakamura.
Oh my goodness! Ooh. Nelson suplex
by Gable.
Nakamura landing right on the back of his neck, and now moonsault
to pounce. Going for another.
Went for the Kinshasa.
Gable just has it away.
Of course, the move made famous by Kurt Angle. The trouble. He may tap out the Gable here.
All trying to drive the head of.
Got him. Nakamura. And as Gable pulled up,
cost Chad Gable out of the frying pan into the fire.
Nakamura with a big win here tonight on Monday Night Raw.
So don't even think about it.
Great.
Get the advantage.
Better do it.
It's a Survivor Series with Scotland weighing in at 275 pounds.
City, Nashville, Tennessee. Next week live. The wonder.
This right now, the team that's representative.
So it's Drew McIntyre versus Jey Uso in this match, tonight's match. How is this advantage? Well, Wade and I will get into Drew McIntyre for the advantage at Survivor.
Just remember last week, I wasn't the one that backed you. You are a cosplayer. And next week, the tsunami. And you won't survive.
Monday Night Raw and Bill Bronson Reed versus Ivar. Chicago exclusively on Peacock. 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock. Fill it out. On one side, it's Dan
Starr gets her chance to grab a series.
At SmackDown after Santa Famer, it's Carlito versus
Cena as he looks to end his
side. Judgment Day and Drew McIntyre. On the other, tonight, they meet in War Games, and here is how War...
Some cages are built to keep things out. Is built for war.
Generals gathered in city.
Two rings inside. Now 2 minutes are until all members are in the ring. The first team.
2 rings.
Absolute carnage laid out through teams.
War Games is a different animal.
Let's go! McIntyre's got this. Handle it, baby. Handle it. You got it.
It's not going to work out.
Nothing for you.
He's in.
He's in.
We have to find out before the end of the night for War Games advantage.
And main event, Jey!
The advantage is so important inside War Games. At regularly scheduled intervals, a man is going to be released on you. So you'll at first have a 2-on-1 advantage. A teamer in the ring, and the match officially begins. So you can do a lot.
Use the advantage while you start making your path to victory that much.
The undisputed champion today. And why did he decide to quote? To get Jey Uso, now main event Jey Uso, that Drew has made his life. Listen, where you says makes sense. Oh, what a kick by Max.
Matchup, of course, he wants to get eating that advantage. 2 against your opponents. Ultimately,
you know, get over it. Jey Uso has made a man.
Now, it's not on you to tell McIntyre when to get over the truth. Yes, it was right that Jey Uso apologized,
Drew makes sense, but he did a fib a bit earlier tonight. And here's the case. Jey Uso has apologized to a lot of people for what he did in the past.
You tell me, you pinpoint me to you over the past 2+ years. You find me that moment, simply not good enough.
Revisionist, Uso now, and now go. Ever given Jey Uso.
Knock on McIntyre's door and make him from.
No use arguing with your match. This is about having the advantage in the War Games. Rollins, Sami Zayn will be on the other team along in agreement with someone. We're not quite sure who that is.
Yeah, and this is crucial here because both teams, if you look closely, have fractures or each other. One of those teams is gonna implode.
McIntyre versus Jey Uso in that matchup. Both victorious.
War Games match previously.
Uso for his team.
You're going to need to hit that, maybe more.
Steel cage will surround McIntyre.
Nice forearm to the jaw, timed perfectly by
inside War Game.
He appears on TV, different McIntyre from even Crown Jewel a couple of weeks ago. Drew responded at times at Crown Jewel. I need to take the gloves off.
Today, he's going to make Uso pay. He's going to force him to see that really clear earlier tonight. He just wanted to take Rhea up.
Uso and his family.
Come on, Jey. What you got for me? Come on, Jey.
This has got to be cathartic in a way for
unravels in that ring. Against is winning the advantage, but as cathartic as
important matchup. Jey Uso said earlier. And again, Jey Uso. Glasgow.
Destiny lies in the hands of these two men.
2 advantage, a 4-on-3 advantage before the War Games match. McIntyre dropping Jey Uso, the importance of this matchup, the winning first series.
The health of their respective teams.
Jey Uso joins Seth Rollins tonight. Jey Uso fighting. Jey lands on his feet, big kick now to
Men's earlier tonight.
And now Samoa drop by Drew. Now again, 2 men are going to start to be in shark cages, and the entry will be determined in this matchup. Because if Matt wins, say, Judgment Day, everyone is involved in the match. Before the match starts,
makes your opponent.
And by the time you get the and McIntyre
giving it their all as well they should in this predicament.
Kip up.
Witch's brew of anger and bitterness of Jey Uso.
Uso caught him with a kick, though. War Games advantage, and McIntyre stays alive.
His team, this last second ability to the academic now.
McIntyre back to his feet is
clinging on him.
Hook in the leg, and this one's up. With a sudden
this is where we thought Jey Uso had victory inside. Counting, digging deep into the playbook, spiking Jey
down to the ring. Done yet. This is a personal issue.
Rhea Ripley just told McIntyre
Uso may not even make it into the. And now Jey fight. Judgment Day is out. Priest
just gets one worse for Jey Uso.
Rollins
on teeth with steel chairs.
Trying to send Judgment Day reeling and send a message. But Cody, Sami, Seth, and Jey have the advantage tonight.
I'm so glad I'm a Drew McIntyre with you because we're not somebody that I have a legacy with. You know what I'm talking about, right? Why are you looking at me? The apex predator. Oh, it is too. Inside your head, because these people here. Come on!
नंबर 5 पर सीएम पंक के जो बेस्ट मैचेज ने लड़े हैं उनमें हम आपको बताते हैं। जो 5th नंबर पर हमने रखा है वो रखा है सीएम पंक वर्सेज रोमन रेंज का मैच है। ये मैच हमने नंबर 5 पर इसलिए रखा है मेरी प्यारी यूट्यूब फैमिली क्योंकि उस टाइम में रोमन रेंज जबरदस्त शील्ड का हिस्सा हुआ करते थे और रोमन रेंज और सीएम पंक के बीच में पहली बार ये मैच करवाया गया था। तो जिसे देखने के लिए पूरा का पूरा WWE यूनिवर्स काफ़ी बेताब था और वहाँ पर अनलकीली सीएम पंक हार गए थे। तो ये था 5th मोमेंट सीएम पंक के करियर का। अब बात करते हैं फोर्थ की। सीएम तो मेरे प्यारे टू फैमिली, जो फोर्थ नंबर पर मैच हमने रखा है सीएम पंक के कैरियर में जो उन्होंने जीता है, उसके लिए फोर्थ नंबर पर हमने रखा है जो सीएम पंक वर्सेज द रॉक के बीच में जो मैच हुआ था उसे। मेरी प्यारे टू फैमिली, ये एक जबरदस्त मैच था WWE के इतिहास में कि सीएम पंक वर्सेज रॉक का मैच करवाया गया था, और अनलकी इसमें भी सीएम पंक हार गए थे, परंतु सीएम पंक के जो कैरियर के ग्रेटेस्ट मैचों में से एक था मेरी प्यारी टू फैमिली। तो ये हो गए सीएम पंक के दो। अब बात कर लेते हैं थर्ड कौन सा था। सो मेरी प्यारी टू फैमिली, जो थर्ड नंबर पर सीएम पंक के करियर का सबसे बेस्ट मैचों में से थे वो मैच था उनका, जो मैच था बीस्ट ब्रोक लेसनर के साथ में। क्योंकि मेरी प्यारी टू फैमिली, उस टाइम बीस्ट ब्रोक लेसनर का बहुत बड़ा दबदबा था WWE में, और उन्होंने वो मैच लड़वाया गया था। फाइनली दोस्तों, पॉल हेमन की जो इंटरप्ट के कारण, बहुत बार इंटरप्ट के कारण सीएम पंक को वो मैच हारना पड़ा था, परंतु WWE के इतिहास के, सीएम पंक के इतिहास के सबसे बड़े मैचों में से था मेरी प्यारी टू फैमिली। ये हो गया थर्ड बिगेस्ट मैच ऑफ सीएम पंक कैरियर। अब बात कर लेते हैं सेकंड, जो बेस्ट सेकंड नंबर की। तो मेरी प्यारी टू फैमिली, जो सीएम पंक का जो सेकंड नंबर पर हमने जो मैच रखा है मेरी प्यारी टू फैमिली, वो था जब उनका मैच था जॉन सीना के साथ में। और मेरी प्यारी टू फैमिली, उस मैच में हमें जबरदस्त फाइट दिखाई दी थी। जॉन सीना भी चैंपियन थे, सीएम पंक भी चैंपियन थे, और जो सुपरस्टार जीता वो 2 बेल्ट जीत जाता। मेरी प्यारी टू फैमिली, सीएम पंक के करियर का सबसे बड़ा मोमेंट वही था कि जब सीएम पंक ने जॉन सीना को हरा दिया था और जो 2 बेल्ट हासिल कर ली थी WWE में। जॉन सीना और सीएम पंक की उस मैच में जो ट्रिपल एच थे वो गेस्ट रेफरी थे, तो काफी कुछ जबरदस्त मैच था। तो ये थे सीएम पंक के जबरदस्त मैच। अब बात कर लेते हैं फाइनल मोमेंट की। सो मेरी प्यारी टू फैमिली, जो फर्स्ट नंबर पर हमने रखा है सीएम पंक की ग्रेटेस्ट मोमेंट ऑफ हिज कैरियर, तो वो मैच है उनका जो मैच था दी अंडरटेकर के साथ में। सीएम पंक और अंडरटेकर के बीच में WWE स्मैकडाउन में एक मैच करवाया गया था, और वो सीएम पंक के ग्रेटेस्ट मैचों में से एक था। और हमने इसे टॉप 1 पर इसलिए रखा है क्योंकि मेरी प्यारी टू फैमिली, जब उनका मैच पहली बार अंडरटेकर के साथ करवाया गया था, और ये मैच एक चैंपियनशिप मैच था। सभी को यही लगता था कि अंडरटेकर के साथ जब सीएम पंक का मैच होगा तो शायद वो मोमेंट होगा जब अंडरटेकर हरा देंगे सीएम पंक को, मेरी प्रिया टू यूट्यूब फैमिली। परंतु वो काफ़ी गलत हो गया, क्योंकि सीएम पंक ने अंडरटेकर को काउंटडाउन विक्ट्री के जरिए हरा दिया था और जीत लिया था अपने कैरियर का सबसे बड़ा मैच। सो मेरी प्यारी टू फैमिली, यही कारण है कि हमने इस मोमेंट को नंबर 1 पर रखा है, क्योंकि अगर सीएम पंक के वो मैच हारते तो टाइटल गवा देते, और उनका मैच अंडरटेकर के साथ में था, जो अपने आप में ही जबरदस्त रेसलर थे उस टाइम के, या फिर ये कहे कि ग्रेटेस्ट ऑफ द ऑल टाइम। तो ये थे मेरी प्यारी टू फैमिली सीएम पंक के कैरियर के 5 जबरदस्त मैचेज जो उन्होंने लड़े थे, और सभी का हमने जैसा ये हमारी प्रेडिक्शन थी, और हमने जो अच्छा लगा, हमने जो चुने वो आप लोगों को बता दिए। तो आपको क्या लगता है मेरी यूट्यूब फैमिली, वीडियो कैसा लगा बताइएगा। अच्छा लगे वीडियो को लाइक करिए, चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करिएगा। बाय मेरी प्यारी यूट्यूब फैमिली।